Welcome to the Circus of Wayward Wonders. Welcome to Roll for Combat, Three-Ring Adventure.
Hey everyone, welcome to Roll for Combat, Three-Ring Adventure. I'm your GM and host, Stephen Glicker, and in this week's episode, will the gang finally finish Lower Moonstone Hall? I believe they will. And will they actually find out the main plot for the entire adventure path? Yes, I believe they will. Listen and find out. So a couple things. First of all, make sure you do go to kickstarter.rollforcombat.com. You can find out all about the upcoming Kickstarter for the Battle Zoo Bestiary and the new monster part system. That's right, myself and Mark Stifer, one of the 4 leads who designed Pathfinder 2nd Edition, have created a system that allows you to take a monster, kill that monster, cut it up into pieces, and then allow you to turn to any piece of weapons, armor, shield, skill item, magic item, you name it. The system will work with anything in Pathfinder 2nd Edition. It will work with guns and gears. It'll work with your home game. It'll work with, well, anything. You name it. I can't even get into it how insanely good the system is. And if you want to hear the system in action, join the Patreon and you too can hear us using the system in our Roll for Combat Malevolence playthrough, where we are actually using the system, and it is awesome. Perfectly balanced, written by Mark. We tested it thoroughly to make sure it works perfectly with Pathfinder. It uses all the exact math, all the exact power. It is incredible. And that will be featured in the book. This is the big super secret section I've been talking about. And as good as that is, there's more. We even have character options. There's 2 new archetypes. There's the Monster Mage, where you can kill monsters, steal their powers and their spells, and use them yourself. That's right, you can actually absorb their special powers. That is an archetype written by Mark. And then there's the Vestige Hunter, where you can actually kill a monster, take their appendages, and attach it to your armor. So if you see a dragon, you cut off their wings, you attach it to your armor, now you can fly. You see a dragon head that breathes fire, cut off that head, attach it to your shield, now you can breathe fire. Or better yet, your shield breathes fire. Or better yet, you can actually eat those monster parts, and then you get those abilities. It is awesome. Both archetypes, written by Mark Stifer, they are incredible. And that's just the tip of the iceberg. There is so much cool monster stuff. And the Kickstarter, we're going to have adventures, we're going to have new ancestries, we're going to have, well, it's all amazing. And everyone who's working on this, every single person has worked on Pathfinder 2nd Edition in some capacity, and they all work at Paizo. So this system, we're working very, very hard to make sure it is perfectly balanced with Pathfinder 2nd Edition and anything that ever comes out in the future. Once again, kickstarter.rollforcombat.com. It launches August 31st. This way you'll get notified as soon as it launches, and I will continue to talk about it. And you can also go to the Discord. Just go to discord.rollforcombat.com, and you can ask me questions, and I will talk a lot about the new monster part system, a lot about the books, and everything else. And don't worry, I did not forget about the monsters themselves. I'll be talking more about the Kickstarter, but we're going to be featuring the monsters from the bestiary front and center. So everything's going to be covered. This is going to be biggest bang for your buck. I'm making sure that you get as much material as possible from when we are putting out that you can use in any Pathfinder game, whether it's your homebrew, whether it's an adventure path, you name it. Anything that you do, you can use these monsters and these systems in your game. And most importantly, it is going to be perfectly balanced. We work very hard. I have all the people who have written the game. They know what they're doing. We make sure there's not power creep in there. And we did everything in our power that it uses the exact same math. And we have the people who actually wrote Pathfinder working on this system. Once again, kickstarter.rollforcombat.com. As for the adventure this week, this is it. You're going to find out what the heck is going on. And this is very common with these adventure paths. And now that I'm kind of writing an adventure path, I kind of see why. Because you don't want to tell everyone what's going on right in the beginning. But usually around this point, at the second end of the second book, you start to find out, okay, what's going on? Why are we on this adventure path? And what is the main purpose? And sure enough, you will find out this week kind of what's going on. And this is just scratching the surface. In fact, The first 2 books were just like a little bit of an opening, and then books 3 through 6 is like jam-packed of them actually going on a wild adventure and trying to stop, well, the world from ending. Yay, it's always something like that. It's always something terrible, it's something world-ending, something only the PCs can stop. But yes, we're going to hear all about it this week, and this is kind of the point where this always happens. Sometimes it doesn't even happen until the 3rd book, but traditionally, almost every adventure path I've seen, it's usually the 3rd or the 4th act of the 2nd book is where you finally learn what is going on. So there's a lot of that. Very exciting. And for those of you who are fans of the food aspects of Roll for Combat, you're covered this week. We got a lot more food puns coming up and new food items to add to the RFCCU. Still working on that title. Got to figure out how to name our continual universe here. Anyhow, with that, let's get to show notes. Show notes, I don't have a lot this week because I already covered it in the beginning. But I'll talk about something else besides Battles of Bestiary. Let's talk about a few other things. First of all, if you go to the Roll for Combat Discord channel, we completely reorganized the Roll for Combat Discord Lodge. That's where you can play Pathfinder and Starfinder Society games, as well as anything else. If you want to play any other game, no problem whatsoever. But you can actually play the games on the Lodge. We were the very first Lodge ever created for Discord. We're the oldest Lodge. We have nearly 500 tables at this point. And we needed someone to run it because I've just been way too busy. So we have a brand new venture officer. They are in charge of the Lodge, so you don't have to worry about me being distracted with so many other things. They're going to grow it. They're going to organize it. They're going to build new relationships. They'll answer all your questions. They'll help out all the GMs. His name is Bring42. And he's gotten a lot of good responses for the changes so far. And he's going to work with me so that you can work with him. If you have any questions or suggestions on how we can make the Roll for Combat Discord channel and running games on Roll for Combat better, let him know. And him and I will figure it out and we can do the work together. So now I have someone dedicated just to that. Also, the Patreon, we're getting all these new patrons. This is great because the more we get, it just keeps building on itself. Before, when we would do the live shows, we would have, a small handful of people watching the live shows while we did them. But now we have a whole audience. And as I said, the difference between our show and other shows is other shows, when they're playing their game, they just play their game. We will interact with the audience while we are playing. I often cut that out of the podcast. You don't hear that, so it's not distracting. Once in a while, you might hear us do that. It's pretty rare. But right in the middle of an episode, we will ask your opinion, what we should do, how we should do something, and then we'll usually do it. We'll also just stop in the middle of the show, take breaks, talk with you, answer questions, whatever you want. It's very open. People love talking with you guys. So again, just go to patreon.rollforcombat.com for as little as $5. You can watch us every week whenever we play live games, and I also put out the episodes early and anything else I can think of that I can put on the Discord. And also, finally, I am going to Gen Con. I believe I might be the only person from Roll for Comic going to Gen Con at this point. Maybe Jason McDonald might be going. Maybe John Stats, he might go as well. We're still figuring it out, but I'm going to be there. If you want to hook up with me, if you want to hang out, whatever you want, just let me know. I will be there. Just hit me up on the Discord channel. I'm very easy to get in touch with. I'm always on my Discord. I'm very responsive. Just go to discord.rollforcombat.com and check that out. Anyhow, with that, let's get to this week's exciting episode. So you're back in the saddle again. Back in your favorite place. Back in the refractory. All right. Where those candlesticks are gone. Gone, I tell you. You finally remembered
Alhara
to take
grabbed
them. I know, you grabbed them.
I was worried about the ghost, but then we finally at least made the ghost semi-happy, so I felt like it was probably okay.
Vanessa Hoskins is playing Alhara Varys, a half-elf gymnast swashbuckler.
There's little indentations of where they've been, because they've been there for so many years, hundreds and hundreds of years, that they actually stained the table. So you're like, oh well, maybe that's why they were there. Anyhow, door to the west, and no one has done anything with. What do you do?
We inspect this door.
It looks like a door.
Going to the west. Cool.
Awesome.
It doesn't look trapped.
Nope.
Awesome. Then Darius opens it, and Alhara will leap through.
Aha!
Rob Tremarco is playing Darius Varys, a half-elf monk of the mountain style.
You leap through.
Into a box.
Bang! Right into a box. Oof. And literally, as you tumble into the box, knives and cutlery go flying everywhere. Good job.
Storage
You've really
trap.
got to quit doing
Silverware
that.
golem.
Oh god.
But if there's evil creatures in here, I want to get the jump on them.
Oh, you got to jump on them and then made so much noise that everyone's going to know you're here. A large stone fireplace occupies the kitchen's northwest corner. Remnants of charred wood and ash rest in the hearth beneath a cast iron cauldron. A dozen pans and skillets dangle from hooks. The kitchen is remarkably clean. Oh, and there's cutlery all over the floor. Alhara.
Oh,
There's also a doorway to the south and the west. Look at that.
couple more doors.
Do you want to look around, or do we go to doors first?
Rob Pontius is playing Otteron, a human witch of curses.
Let's just make sure there's no
Look for the
dangers
doors,
lurking, and then
yeah.
we'll search this whole area once. I say, okay.
Yes.
Search the door. Make sure it seems safe.
Yep, seems fine.
And then this time, I'm going to wait for Darius to open the door, and I'm going to do like a roll, like dive to the floor and do a roll just 5 feet into the door. I can be like, aha!
Okay, you roll, and you are now all sticky. As you pop up, and you're like covered in goo and gunk. This room is filled with the strong smell of spilled wine. Puddles of wine cover the floor amidst smashed bottles. You are covered with sticky, stale wine.
Wine.
Mm.
Anything? They're all smashed?
Well, you're not sure. There is a
mean, they
lot of smashed wine in this place.
Mm-hmm.
You can spend a bit of time. This looks like this was a wine storage area.
We
And-
definitely want to.
Hundreds and hundreds of bottles were either
Hundreds of
drunk
bottles.
or smashed. But
Okay.
oh well.
Well, only one more door. It's probably a larder, but let's just check it out anyway. Search the door, make sure it seems safe, open it, and this time cartwheel in. Haha!
And now Alhara is covered with flour
What?
because it sticks to the stickiness of the wine. You're
doing
a
this to me on purpose. I
You're
really
doing
feel
a
like you're doing
great
this on purpose.
job.
Now you're like a chicken nugget ready to be fried.
That's
Yeah,
right.
that's right.
That's right. It's not my fault you batter yourself up.
Oh,
You're battered
Yeah.
in
Good.
a food way.
Uh-huh.
All right.
It's a
Hap, stop looking at
pantry.
me like that. Hap.
Can I,
Hap,
start,
no.
can I start like
No,
frying?
stop it.
Alhara?
Lauren Sig is playing Hap, a human fire elementalist sorcerer.
There's some herbs and chive and flour on the floor. This
Oh
was
my
the
gosh.
pantry.
I mean, if this place is it all like stale and disgusting with like bugs in it?
Oh
or
God, yeah.
yeah.
Oh, and
Gross.
and so now it's in Alhara too.
Oh, lovely. Well, Alhara's going to spend a little bit of time cleaning herself off, and then we can search around these 3 rooms, see if
I
there's
can clean
anything
you with
valuable
magic.
or worthwhile. Yes, please.
But you have to stop rolling into rooms. Like,
No
liter-
promises.
Okay.
But it's funny.
Yeah, it's
It is funny.
You've got nothing to go off. You're like, let's just roll into this. Let's just go
Yeah.
face first into this room.
I can use that momentum to go
Whee!
after any of our enemies in here. We know this is a dangerous place, so I want to be ready.
Well, you sure did teach those chives a lesson. And then I'll blow dry you with my 4th level prestidigitation.
Whoa! Look at that.
4th level. Oh boy.
Oh boy.
Yeah.
How about
You
that
can
now?
you can really do you can have a professional hair salon with that level.
That's
of
some big
prestidigitation.
cleaning.
So, yep, it looks like you found the kitchen, the pantry, and the wine storage area. And in the
Ooh.
process, you were preparing Alhara for the fryer.
Okay, so what do my magic eyes see in like this area?
In the
Flour
kitchen,
plus 1.
Nothing.
Okay. If I move into the next room, or if I just, look in the next room,
I don't know what the next
And they're
room
larger?
is. You look in the pantry.
it's larger
Well,
to the
nothing.
south.
We're gonna search all 3 of these rooms. We're gonna
Oh,
take a
okay.
bit of time and search.
Okay.
Okay.
Then
Well,
if-
real quick.
All right. If you search around, you look around,
Mhm.
and Hap does seem a bit of magic in the wine room.
Ooh.
Oh, hey.
Magic wine opener.
Okay.
Hmm.
Okay. I'm trying to remember. Detect magic actually does level up. I'm trying to remember what the heightened levels do, if I can pinpoint it, because that'd just be useful. That'd just save time. You can pinpoint. I would like to pinpoint the source of magic, please.
Okay. You find a bottle That is magical.
Oh,
Oh.
look, there's some magical wine.
That's the only thing that you find
Ah.
in this room.
May I look?
Yes, look at this one. Does it say anything on the... Is there like a label?
No, but when you pick up the bottle, it feels empty and you hear something jiggling inside.
Ooh. Let's see what's
Is
inside.
there
Yeah,
a cork?
I'll
Careful,
turn-
be careful, be careful. What if it's...
Wait, don't let the genie out of the bottle. It could be somebody
Oh,
I
right.
know.
Could be.
Hap, I think we found your mom.
It's your
Maybe
uncle.
this is a new home for me.
Uncle.
Oh my
Oh.
gosh.
That would be
There's a
great.
cousin
You
in the
could
bottle.
live in a bottle.
I'm a cousin in a bottle.
What do you mean an astronaut trapped you in here for too long?
You,
Atron
um,
will open it up and
you open
see
up the
what's
bottle,
inside.
and inside the bottle is a vial.
A
vial
smaller bottle
bottle?
in the bottle?
That's
Ooh,
right.
Trixie.
It's the bottle
Smaller
within the bottle
in
trick.
The bigger.
That's right.
Oh,
And
no.
inside that bottle
That old classic.
Is
is
an eyedropper.
is something. Well, yes, there.
Atron will study the vial.
It's actually
Oh my
that actually there's something magic. That's the magic. So the magic was inside the in the vial. Well, it's alchemical in nature, so they have to use their alchemical skill, which is we haven't done this in a while. Is that crafting? I don't even remember. It's been so
Yep.
long.
Yes,
Crafting.
that's crafting.
You spend your 10 minutes. Atron looks over the potion and realizes, oh wait, it's magical. I don't need my kit.
Atron smiles. This is a potion of quickness. If you drink it, you will be very fast, like the magic of haste for a whole minute. It is a good potion. One of you should keep it. Darius or Alhara.
Oh, okay.
Yes, Alhara. Be fast. I remember the last time you did that. I think there was
Yeah,
one
that
time.
sounds great.
Yes.
Potion of quickness.
You
Why they
already
kept
move
it in
very
this
fast.
wine bottle, I do not know.
Trying to hide it, apparently.
Yes, better than keeping it in a room with a golem.
Mm-hmm.
Can we not mention that golem?
It's gone now. What's
All right.
What's
One
happened,
potion of quickness. Marked down. Yes. This will be fantastic.
So you look around. Looks like the only reason this one got spared from being smashed was that it was inside what people thought was an empty bottle. Otherwise, the room with the bottles, there's nothing worthwhile that's left. The actual kitchen itself looks like the
Oops.
hearth and the vent was blocked on the top. It looks like no one has cooked here in a very, very long time. And the pantry, which is kind of disgusting, you find a secret door.
Ooh.
secret door?
What?
Secret door.
Secret door.
To the south.
Secret door.
Let's leave it
Actually,
alone.
It looks
What?
like it would. But I don't think
Oh.
I've ever heard that before.
Yeah,
Secret
I'm sure
door.
there's
Let's
something-
not open it.
I'm sure
Okay.
there's
No,
something
let's open
dangerous
it.
behind it or something
No.
boring. We don't need that.
No. If my math checks out, and it always does, it just leads into the hallway.
Yes, there is not much room ahead.
Okay,
Right.
but if something in there kills our horror, we're giving up adventuring forever.
It's
you-
the hallway.
you went back to the
That's
hallway.
a weird secret door.
Well, I guess if you're like, you want to bring food somewhere else, or if you want to load the pantry up without disturbing the guests, right?
Maybe.
I bet that little red hat man used this secret door.
Oh, that little bastard. I'm ready for him now.
Yeah,
Maybe
it
I'll
looks
find
like
him.
this would be a service door. Like, seriously, it's not so much a secret door
Yeah,
as a
it's just a-
service door.
Concealed service
Yeah,
door.
service door. Yeah.
I think the next place we need to go is the hallway to the east with all the doors. And what do you say? We start all the way in the south and then head north?
Yes.
Sounds good.
However, before you do,
Oh.
your favorite ghost appears with Adar, who is busy fixing the books after someone brought a golem into the library and
Mhm.
had them smash some of the books in the
You didn't
shelves.
bring him anywhere.
I mean,
It was me. I let him into the library. I did do that.
that is true, yes.
He's like, heroes, why? Why did you destroy my precious library? This is my pride and joy. I spend all my time here. What? What were you doing? Why would you do this to me?
Noble priest, your library may be slightly damaged, but the books are fine, and more importantly, the great evil that your ancestors feel seared away has been defeated, and now your temple will never have to feel its presence again.
Yes.
You lie, little girl. I
Come
still
with me.
feel the evil.
Oh, there's still more here, but that one big one is gone.
Yes, we're not
The
done
big
yet.
one's gone.
There is still more to do, but yes, we got rid of the big one and everything else in that room we took, it's gone.
Oh, you mean the Statue of Veritan, the Guardian? They weren't evil. They were simply doing their job, protecting others from taking the evil goblet.
Oh, this thing? And Alhara snaps it off her belt.
What are you doing?
Uthadar looks at it and he says, yes, that. I guess it's Eredin's will that you would get and keep the goblet. Very well.
okay.
You are now the guardian of the goblet, Alhara. Guard it well. Guard it as if you were a clay golem. In Eredin's name.
Yeah, it's not like it cost us an arm and a leg.
Oof. Yeah, it's a sure. I'm the guardian of the goblet. I will keep it safe. I will keep its powers under control. In fact, its powers need to be drained thrice daily. Excuse me a second. She holds it up before her, focuses on fine wine, and then starts taking a drink. Yes, gotta make sure to drain those evil magic powers thrice daily.
Alhara,
Well,
stop.
that's one less restoration we have today.
Please don't piss off the
Eredin
spooky
be
ghost.
praised. Alhara
see?
is wise. Yes, I see that thee is worthy of the goblet.
Yes. Alhara knows what she is doing there.
And we're almost done clearing your halls.
Yes, we are not giving up. We have more to do.
Okay.
It's only a power gamer who complains about ruining a restoration when there's two left. Like, it's fine. There's a bunch.
Ataran worries about all the healing all the time.
We'll try not to destroy any more books in the process.
That wasn't on purpose. That was an accident.
So, just to call you out, Rob P., I remember when Alhara was lying in the spider room dying of poison, and you started to pull out the level 2 wand, and then you're like, no, the level 1 wand will do. And you hit her with the level 1 wand.
Well, conservation of resources.
You're
Ataran uses almost all their time healing now. So they're worried
I
about
know,
it
it's
all
got
the
a little
time.
sad.
It is sad. All right, well, you leave Ulthadar as he is trying to figure out where each book goes. What a mess. Bad adventurers.
Hey,
Bad
last time we were in a
adventures.
library, we burned the whole thing down. I mean, this
You
is
know
an
what?
upgrade.
It-
I'm
Ixnay.
starting to see a
Ixnay.
pattern. What is this with you and destroying libraries?
I'm secretly a goblin and I hate books.
Seriously, you burnt one down. You had a clay golem rampage and destroy some of it. What is next? I think you need to serve penance for your sins and donate to a lending library and have your name
Right.
associated with it forever.
Mm.
The Various' Learning Annex. There you go. You seem thrilled. Okay, maybe that doesn't make it into the RCU. The RFCU. RFCCU. However we pronounce it. Okay, got one area left. It's just the east. That's it. That's all that's left in this whole place. You're almost done. You're so close. So close. What you doing?
All right, here we go. So,
Let's take a lunch break. We'll come back tomorrow.
no. We're
No,
doing
no,
this
no.
right now.
It's dinner. It's
We
past
already had
dinner.
dinner.
Gonna go into through the hallways to that really long north-south hallway and start all the way at the southern entrance. There's a door to
Yar.
the south and a bunch of doors to the east, and we're just gonna take them one at a time.
I like it.
Do you go rolling in like usual?
As soon as my sib is with me, yeah.
Where are we?
One day you're
Take
gonna
me over
roll
there.
into a pit. I promise you.
That'll
Wait,
be
am I in
fun.
the wrong spot? Where'd you guys go?
We went
Turn
to the
right.
Oh, down
turn
there.
south. Yeah.
I almost made it.
You open up the door. Inside is living quarters. It's actually kind of nice. Looks like there's a desk. There's a chair, cabinet. There's a nice pattern on the floor. There's a rug, bed, dresser. It's quite spacious. There you go.
All right, let's take a look around this room. This place is fancy.
Oh, I lost my light. Now I can't see anybody. Oh no.
Yeah, I reloaded it. It took
I'm
a
refreshing.
minute or so, but it came back eventually.
We're buying the fancy, like, continual flame on your wrist, too.
Yeah.
But we don't have to get you, like, the super high level one. You can just get the level 1 version. Hers dispels darkness. Yours can just make it bright.
Yeah, bright.
So you look around.
I have some ideas for a costume upgrade too.
You spend a little bit of time in this. It looks like, a high priest room for Aridin priests. Some lack of decoration.
A little jar of candies.
Nah, it's just holy people. Like, their idea of like decoration
Was that too subtle? Okay.
is a nice rug on the ground. That's about it. Let's see. You look around. You do see on the desk a ledger that details the mundane transactions of the temple, including a partial list of like the relics on display at the temple's hall that were completely looted and totally gone. So
Atron takes the ledger. Could be useful to the knights.
Okay. Other than that, you see a little babao blood here and there, and you realize, this is probably where they're hanging out. But otherwise,
like they're not like their blood or like their goo.
They're goo, whatever they were.
Yeah, like they were hanging out in here, and then the one teleported in here and said, "Hey, I need your help," and then they left.
I was just thinking the same thing when the one got reinforcements.
Yeah.
Okay.
What do my magic eyes see?
Nothing.
And if I scooch over a little bit?
Nothing.
Okay, good to go.
All right. Yeah, because we'll do a good search of the room. But if all we find is the ledgers,
Nothing.
that's fine. All right, next door. Rolling on in.
Next door, and you are starting to realize this is the living quarters. And this is a much smaller room. This room is only 15 by 15. There are twin beds flanking tower mahogany wardrobe, filled with half a dozen outer robes of threadbare silk, which of course bear the religious symbol of Aridin. And this looks like sleeping chambers. Obviously, this is where the common rabble would sleep, because this is a small room with 2 people, as opposed to the palatial estate you were just in, which was the high priest's quarters, you're sure. And this is, this room's really small, and 2 beds, looks like.
Yeah, the other room
nothing.
is like 3 times the size of this one.
Yeah, this one is tiny. You look around, there's no magic, nothing. It's, totally not been disturbed in hundreds of years. There's like still dust on the floor and everything.
All right. Well, we'll do a cursory check of it anyway, and maybe Hap can scan around with magic eyeballs, and then we'll.
Yeah, he just said
search
there's no
the next
magic.
one.
No, there's no
Okay.
magic in that one. And then you go
Alright.
to the one in the north. There's another one of these rooms.
Seems like it's becoming pretty routine.
Similar.
Alhara will stop rolling into every single dust-covered room.
Getting covered in dust and cobwebs and spider webs. And it's like, it gives me panache, but I need a bath after every single room.
Yeah, panache, but at what cost?
Oh my god.
Panache?
Dirt really doesn't bother Alhara that much. Like a bunch of goo and flour and stuff, okay. But like a little dust is like, eh.
That was funny.
Yeah, panache represents that you did something cool and you look cool. But if you like roll into like a pile of dinosaur crap, you should lose the panache you just gained.
You say that.
You say that, but that's not how it works. I see it as she's earned that panache. And then for the rest of the fight, we make sure that it's mentioned every time she's covered
Dusty panache.
in
Dusty panache.
No,
Yeah,
pooey
what they call it now.
Pooey Dinesh.
You've
Pooh-Dinesh.
got panache.
Poonash.
Nope. Nope.
Like that. Yep. Another room. There's another room up
Let's
north.
keep kicking him. I keep
kicking
kicking
them
him open.
over.
She keeps rolling in, and there's a
She
new
keeps rolling
a
every-
sock on her shoulder. She rolls in. There's a.
You look like
She wears a
Katamari
moo-moo.
Damacy.
I was just thinking that. Katamari Damacy. King of the universe. Keep rolling into the rooms, Alhara.
Mm-hmm.
Your dad actually is like the king of the universe. Oh my god. I love it. Oh wait, I gotta show you something. Hold on.
Uh-oh. What is even happening?
Look at the camera. Look, my little Katamari Damacy's.
How cute!
Little.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, that's cute.
I have a whole bunch of them. I love this game. They're what are they? Crochet. Yeah, a whole bunch. Anyhow, I'm very much into
That's
that game.
adorable.
Anyhow, there's literally one room left. Kick in that door.
Alhara lazily opens the door and yawns.
As you lazily open up the door, everyone give me a fortitude save.
Oh,
Seriously?
No.
Is it a stinkitude save?
It's a stinkitude save.
Oh my gosh, I rolled a 4 for 19.
Hey, I got 28.
And everyone's fine except Alhara.
And
I got
my
a
good boy got a
32.
25.
Wow.
It's been so long, I don't even know what happens. On failure, you're sickened 1, so you're just sickened 1. And inside this room, you see 4 Zolgaths. But as soon as you pop open that door, they put their hands up and they look at you and they say, "Oh no kill, I. We good, we wish to fact. Help, please help."
Atron, can you speak to them? They're saying that in common, right?
Like broken common.
Atron, speak to them. They do not want to fight.
Atron will say in... What was it they were speaking in before?
Undercommon? Is it undercommon?
Yeah, undercommon.
Yeah,
Oh,
undercommon.
okay.
Well, yeah, they normally speak Draconic or Undercommon.
You-
Zolgaths.
Yeah,
Ask them to turn off their stink. Ugh.
Atron will say in undercommon. Why do you not wish to fight us? Because we don't want to die. Oh, that's a good reason.
That's a good
It's like-
reason.
No, they can turn off their stink. They can do
They
it.
can.
Shh.
Oh,
Hold on.
well, then-
Shh. So you asked that, and one of them are you're talking Undercommon now, right?
Yep.
So now they can talk to you, no problem. It's like, oh, we're trying to defect from, and they look at each other and they say, Zalgavazab, like really quietly. It's like, we're trying to defect from his service. We want to seek peace with the surface dwellers. We think Stargel's a little crazy. We don't want to die like everyone else did. Please help us.
That is a good answer. Could you... Actually, does Atron think they really can make themselves not smell bad?
Sometimes, yeah. Depends. They're all different types, as all Gaths, and you think it could be turned on and off at will.
Alright, so Atron would say, could you please control the oils you are releasing so we do not get sick while talking to you, please?
Oh, yeah. Sure. But it's like in the bed and everything. I don't know if it's gonna help.
It just gets everywhere, man.
they say they turn
the-
it off, but it still smells pretty bad.
I have that lavender smelling, torch.
Yeah.
So I take that out. And is it helping?
Oh,
Alhara goes around the
there's-
corner.
There's 4 Zolgaths in a
Yikes.
15 by 15 room that have been sitting on porous cotton for God knows how long.
Oh boy.
That ain't coming out, let me tell you. It's in there. It's in there for a while. At least more than a round or two. How about that?
That's fine.
Now, if you take the lavender torch and set the bed on fire, I
Right.
think that would help. I think that might
Yeah.
do it.
Well, Alhara goes into one of the other unoccupied dusty rooms with not much in it, pukes on a bed, and then takes out her own ever-burning torch that smells of, honeysuckle and vanilla,
Sure.
and just sort of breathes that in for a bit until she's
She's
reacclimated.
fine. Yeah, she's fine. She's
So
like,
Atron says in common, they do not want to work in service to Zevgavazeb anymore. They wish to be free, do not to fight surface dwellers, and they do not wish to die, which is a good motivator, I think, to not want to fight.
I'm happy to hear that. It seems like every Zolgath we meet just wants to die.
Well, no, but, fierce anger, probably some things they've learned since they grew up, and we know they are not all entirely wrong.
yes, please help us. We saw everyone's dead. Everyone died. We're hiding in here.
You will not
and
be
you can
able
tell
to.
they're like low ranking. Like these are like the lowest of the Zolgaths you
Yeah.
faced. Like they're like please just bring us to the surface. We don't want to die.
We can definitely do that. I think that's the most sporting thing.
How
They want to
good
go
is
to
your
the
Talden?
service.
Huh? They're like
Talden is common. How good is your Talden?
well, I guess it's being translated. They're like, we know little common, little, and you can hear them like just very broken.
I don't think we can take them to the surface.
You good? You not bad?
Hap, you can talk normally and I will translate for you.
What
I
is
am
your
starting to get
alignment?
offended.
Both ethical and moral, please.
I don't think we can take them to the surface, though.
Why not?
The people will probably attack them or run in fear.
Not if we say that they're good.
I
I
think.
mean,
Mm,
I think we can probably, you know what? They can find a life on the surface in the circus. The
That
circus
is
has all
not
types,
a bad
right?
idea. Yes.
All we have to
that
do
is-
is smuggle them out of here to the circus grounds, and maybe they can help us.
They'll
Maybe
have
they'll
to
even
keep
be part
their
of the show.
smell off for like forever. If I ever smell that again, I might start throwing fire. I am so tired of that smell.
We can give them their own tent or something, easily aired out, that they can, relax and odorify in relaxation.
Atron will say in the comment, do you have any particular tricks that you would be able to use? Or perhaps you can work in the circus? We might be able to find a good way for you to flee and you would have our protection too.
They look at each other and say, "We didn't understand half of those words.
Okay.
What is trick? What is circus? What
Okay.
are you talking about?"
Yep, that is okay. That is my fault. Do you know what the rest of your people were doing down here?
Yes, we'll tell you anything you want to know. Just get us out. Anything you want to know.
I'm still liking the circus angle. I'm sorry.
They say they will tell us anything we want to know. They just want to get out of here.
let's get them out of here.
We
All
can maybe talk to the gods up at the fountain and make a plan with them. Yes.
Yeah, we can leave them down here and then go talk to the constable. That's probably the smartest thing to do.
Yeah, that sounds
Yes. Have you seen anyone down here that is not Zolgath?
Yes. We saw Cat Lady. She's been around a lot. And-
Witnesses.
And,
Yes.
and we saw ghosts. Lots of ghosts. Scary ghosts.
Yes. Do not speak bad of them. They will kill you. So, yes. Yes. Maybe we bring them to see the gods, and then we get the constable.
Something like that. Well, there's one more room right here. Let's just grab that real quick. That way we can leave and then figure it out.
Do they have any weapons?
It's the last room.
They put down all their weapons. They actually did.
Yeah,
They're
leave them
like on
there.
the floor. They're like
So-
leaving them.
I think Atron will gesture to Darius. I say we take their weapons if they're going to come with us.
Hmm
Yes.
Yes,
I think that's
we should
appropriate.
put them in the bag.
So Atron says in Undercommon, we are going to take your weapons because we are trusting you to walk with us.
Oh, okay. And they like all gather their weapons and hand them over to Alhara, who's by the door.
Can we like run up to Clark's cloaks really quick and get them all like big hooded cloaks to wear?
It's a good idea.
Do whatever you want.
All right.
Want to run up? Whoever wants to run up by themselves.
So here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna bring them with us to like the. Remember the first room we were in with the big antechamber
Well,
and
there's
the.
like 100-foot stairway up. Like we can just leave
Yeah.
them on the stairs.
Yeah, leave them
I know.
downstairs. We go upstairs,
Yeah.
talk to the guards,
Mhm.
and then we go see the constable. Go to Clark's cloaks.
Yep.
Everyone gets a big cloak.
Yep.
Then we talk to the constable, tell him the situation, see what she says.
Complete
And-
transparency. Yep.
Yep. And then if everything is acceptable, we bring the cloaks down, put them in the cloaks, and we ferry them to where the constable wants them.
Sounds great. Okay, so we get to the surface. You go talk to the constable.
Yes.
She likes you anyway.
Mhm.
I'll go get the cloaks, and then we'll, meet back up here.
Excellent.
Great.
I'm Team Constable. Who's with me?
This is a very elaborate plan for let's just walk upstairs and talk to people.
No, that's fine, because
Yep.
when Alhara gets back with the cloaks, she's not going to stop in with Darius. She's just going to get the 4 Zolgaths and get out of there, basically figuring that the constable's going to want to kill them anyway, and she wants to
Right.
smuggle them out.
Okay, I've got a feeling they're going to be fine.
I do
Well,
too.
no, it's better to, that this is a better plan.
It's better to apologize than to ask permission. It's fine.
Correct.
So you go ask permission. Meanwhile, I'll smuggle them out, and then we'll all be good.
Do we
You
go
have no idea
finish
that it
or
even
do
happened.
we take them now?
Yeah, there's this room
No, we take
literally
them
right
now.
here.
We're
Do you
done.
guys want
We're done. What
What?
room? We did everything. Everything's done.
This room right here.
Yeah, we did that one.
We've been
You
there.
open it up, and
Okay,
it's
good to
actually
go.
just a hallway that
To-
leads back to the
golem room.
the
Yeah.
murder room, the room of murdering,
Ooh.
Okay.
death, destruction, doom.
Okay.
So
then,
does the GM say this place is cleared and we can forget about it forever?
No.
Well, see, then we have to finish the place.
Well, we
Come
don't
back.
know yet. They're still in here. They're still technically in Moonstone, because
Oh yeah, we need the
happened.
diadem. We need the diadem.
Yes,
Mhm.
you
We'll
actually-
be back. We'll be back.
I
Yes,
see,
you're not
okay.
done yet. So,
Come along with us then now, please.
what's the plan? Can someone just give me the plan real quick?
Yes,
We're gonna
We're
bring
gonna
them
take
up.
the Zolgaths up the stairway, but not completely out of the dungeon area. And Darius and whomever wants to go with him is going to go talk to the guards and talk to the constables and do all that stuff. Meanwhile, Alhara is going to go to Clark's Cloaks, buy 4 black hooded cloaks, like cultists use, and then come back and give them to the Zolgaths and sneak them out, so that even if they say yes, great, well, we already got them out of here. And if they say no, doesn't matter, they're already gone. And help them get to the surface and bring them to the circus where they can help out. They can do something.
Atron was the one talking to them most directly.
Yeah, you come with
Am
me.
I allowed to make a perception check? Do I think they're being honest?
Do whatever you want.
Okay, then I will. I feel like I'm not doing things just because I'm not thinking of sense motive. So. Woo! Rolled a 9. That's 19.
I actually do it. 'Cause
Oh,
it's
sorry.
Secret.
Secret skill roll.
Hold on, I'm like doing something else.
And that's when they killed the constable.
That would be funny. Yeah, I mean, Zolgaths. I mean, it's not like you know them that well, but you're like, yeah.
I
Right.
do believe them.
They
Right.
put it this way: they sure know what the hell's going on down here.
Okay.
Give you that
Yep.
much information. Hold on.
Cool.
We've butchered everything down here. If they're not afraid of us, then they're ridiculously stupid.
Yeah, they're like
Could be both.
they don't. Okay, so you're gonna escort them upstairs.
Not out.
Got it.
First, we're going to go to the level where the basilisks were.
Okay.
Then the party, we'll tell the Zulgath, stay here, we'll be back. The party exits. Darius and Ataran go to the constable, right? Hap.
I'll
and,
stay with the Zolgaths.
Oh, good, then
You
you're
can just
coming with
stay.
us.
You can stay with the guards. You know what I mean?
No, I'll stay with the Zolgaths. Someone need to keep an eye on them.
Oh, okay.
And I can kill them all with, 2 actions.
You
So,
and Riley. That's fine.
Hmm.
And then Alhara will go to Clark's Cloaks.
Yep.
Get some high quality black, large, cloaks. You pull over your face. You don't see your face.
Yeah, from the cultist section, not from the
Yeah.
superhero section.
No, go
Got
to the
it.
cultist section.
Okay,
Yeah.
so you come upstairs. You're right where the basilisk room is, because that's where it starts to go upstairs.
Right.
And so you wait down there, or I guess Hap just waits with the Zolgaths.
I
While
can
you
go
guys-
alone if Atron, you want to be here, or how do you want to place ourselves as we split the party?
No, Atron would want to talk to the constable as well,
Very well.
so that works.
Okay. So you go upstairs, you go to the cloak shop, you get the cloaks, even though it's a little late, but you know what? They're usually
Flash
open.
some
You know
gold.
why? Because the only people who need cloaks
oh my god.
are Narduels who
Shady
need
folk.
them.
That's not true. Some people like their privacy. Some people
Not at this
worship
time
evil
of
I
night,
demons.
think,
though.
I think. No. Listen, Clark's Cloaks in the day. At night, it's clandestine cloaks. They changed the sign.
It's like a little flip. It's like a
Right.
little click,
It's open 24
click.
hours, but the whole stuff inside changes. It becomes like a goth hot topic at
The
night.
moonlight activates the invisible ink.
It's like, yes, come in. Welcome to clandestine cloaks.
Moon ink.
Here's,
Moon ink is one of
here's
the
a
cheaper
cloak that can
invisible
hide
inks.
your daggers.
Ooh, moon ink.
This one can hold one of those curly crease ones. But in the daytime, it's like, hey, everybody, you like traveling? I'm Clark.
Keep going.
Clark's Cloaks helps everybody. No, but then he has a personality shift at night. Welcome to Clark's Cloaks,
No, we're not going to keep
Let's go.
Okay, you
going.
go upstairs. You go to Clark's Cloaks. You get the Clarkiest cloak you can cloister.
Mhm.
And then, yeah, I guess you come back down.
Alhara does, and immediately gives them to the Zolgaths, and it's like, all right, let's go. Come on, Hap, we're going. And not waiting for Darius and Atron.
Okay.
But don't we need to know what they say?
No, they said it's fine. Let's go.
Oh,
No.
the guards? The guards, like, don't care. They're like, they're just guarding. They're like totally, whatever you say goes. Like, you guys, you're in charge, buddy.
We're in charge.
They're getting paid minimum wage. Whatever you want to do.
Don't we need to see what Darius and the constable say?
Yeah,
We're going to find out anyway.
They're getting it all arranged. It's fine. Let's just go.
Okay, so I guess we'll meet them outside of town?
Yeah, we'll meet them back at the circus. It's fine.
Okay.
Yep. And as you're walking out,
Roll for
What?
combat.
What?
I am shocked.
Reeling?
no, not really. You ain't seen nothing yet. As Alhara hands the cloak to the Zolgath,
Mm-hmm.
and Darius and Atron are either leaving or coming back. I
Just
don't
about to
remember.
leave, right?
Just about to leave, and Hap and Riley are about to follow them. Alhara looks up and sees Alhara staring right at her. Hi, girlfriend.
That is how you talk. I don't know which one's the real Alhara.
Like, oh my god. She totally looks just like me.
Oh my
Like-
god, Becky.
What do I do? Oh my gods.
Oh my god.
Oh my gods.
I gotta fix something.
Okay. All my initiative that should be tie breaked with the others. Okay.
Yeah, whatever. There you
Yeah,
are.
me and Riley were just sitting here, just like watching the Zolgaths, like bored. So like,
Okay, so
We at least took their
Alhara?
weapons?
Alhara looks up at Alhara, and Alhara claws Alhara for 13 points of damage.
I didn't know I could do that.
And then tries to claw you again, but misses.
Critically misses.
And then tries
Great
to claw you
delicacy.
one more time.
Wow.
And then misses you one more time.
Miss me, baby, one more time. What a fool. I wish I had a reaction.
Hold on a second.
Oh my gosh.
Hap goes, and Hap looks behind, and Hap sees two Alharas, another Hap to the southeast of her, and another Ataran and another Darius.
Uh-oh.
Go.
yeah,
Go ahead, fireball!
That
Kill
was not expected.
Alhara!
no.
Oh my
I-
gosh.
So, but this is the thing. Like, the real Alhara would have no problem dodging a fireball.
Oh my gosh.
Dodge this!
That's true. The real Alhara has no problem
Yeah,
dodging a
Alhara
so- yeah.
definitely never makes mistakes.
I had been thinking if they try anything, I'll just fireball them. And they're trying something, so I'm just gonna fireball them.
Well, did you
Oh,
know
no.
that? But did you know that? Did you know that she was attacked? She didn't say anything. You didn't
I
hear
probably
anything.
screeched in pain.
Didn't
I
hear
did the silence spell.
claws?
Ah!
I was here to guard them. I've been sitting here watching them, and now suddenly they all shift into us. I ain't playing that game. You serious? I wasn't looking up the stairs. I was just sitting here.
I don't know. I'd say you were a little shocked, a little stunned, a little
Shocked.
surprised.
That's a good point. That's
Shocked
a good point.
for sure.
Yeah.
So they should be shocked with fire.
Exactly. That's my reflex.
Fine,
I
I'm
get
giving
scared.
you.
throw fire.
I'm going to give you one action to be shocked, and then second and third action. Then you can try to fireball, and we'll see what happens.
Okay. All right. Just because you demand
Gasp.
it.
Say the word gasp and then launch a fireball.
Okay. Gasp. Yeah, but and my gasp tells Riley to go fight.
No, it doesn't. Nope.
Okay.
No,
all right.
no,
Fourth
no,
level
no,
fireball.
no,
Here
no,
we go.
no.
Hitting the four baddies and Alhara.
No power gaming, where I'll make you sit out this whole round.
Power gaming. I was sitting here watching them.
Power gaming. You think they did it
No,
while you were
that's-
watching? Of course
Ooh,
not.
that damage is...
Yeah, that's pretty. Well, yeah, but I mean, if I get all of them, yeah, that's pretty bad. Fail.
Good.
A critical fail. A critical
Ow.
fail. A fail. And a fail. And a critical fail. 2 critical fails.
And a failure for
Oh.
Alhara.
Yeah.
Oh well.
I rolled
Well,
a 3.
How much damage?
How about a hero point? How about a hero
No,
point?
stop! Shut up! How much damage?
33 damage for fails, 66 damage for critical fails.
Yeah, I'm gonna hero point that.
Oh, come on! You're taking away all my fun.
I mean, I beat it on the next one with only an 8 on die, so I'm feeling a lot better. 0 damage because of evasion.
Oh yeah, I forgot.
Ooh.
Wow,
The critical fail
okay.
one just died.
Damn.
In all fairness, I apologize for this, Steve.
Oh no.
Hap's Reign of Death.
I used an action to be shocked. What? Oh, sorry.
Oh my gosh! Reign of Fiery Death.
1 randomly survived, or 2 did? 2 randomly survived.
Great. Thanks. Thanks for messing up all my fun stuff.
I'm so sorry.
Oh my goodness.
Riley's got 1 action. He's gonna stand
No!
in front of me, protect me.
You spent an action gasping.
I spent
Riley's
action
gasping too.
He gets 1 Oh, okay. All right, he'll stand behind me and be spooked.
Fine. Do whatever you want. Do whatever you
No,
want.
he's spooked. He's back here.
No,
His-
do whatever
his
you want.
What is he
hackles
gonna
are
do?
raised.
Go fight his master?
No, he's gonna stand in front and protect me. Okay. I mean, I'm done. I'm too shocked to be anything else.
This is a lovely room of death.
It was hard to watch Darius die again, if we're being real.
Ooh. That is a little grim.
All right. The fake Atron runs up to, I guess, Hap and tries to claw her. And misses. And then misses again. Darius is up.
Like Atron and Darius come down the stairs. Anyway, it's, I don't fault them for just liking everything to be hot, but sometimes, and then boom! What? What is going on? What? Is there any discernible difference to these 2 haps?
That one! Killed that one!
The other one says, "No, kill that one! Kill that one!" You have no idea.
I grab. I come down. I'll take the mountain stance, and then I will just athletics, just a grapple, right?
Do you tell me? I don't know.
35 to grab the hap in front of me.
Okay.
Hap.
Ask it what your favorite food is.
What's my favorite food? What's my favorite food?
All right, the one that's grabbed.
What's my favorite food, Hap? Tell me.
Well, it's grabbed.
Oh, can't go yet.
So, what does it do? Okay.
Oh,
well,
it is also burnt, so.
Oh yeah. Well, that's not good, but I don't.
it changes back to
Ah!
its regular form, which is this
Oh.
disgusting, grotesque, skinless
Ew.
creature.
Oh
And
gosh,
now
why?
that it is now you're grabbing it, it's just gonna claw you, Mister.
Does
It
it
looks
smell like
your
grilled
hamburger
chicken?
got mad at you.
Oh, I was going for grilled chicken.
Misses
but-
you.
Ugh. More like raw chicken.
Ooh, a
Oh,
critical
look at
hit
that.
finally.
Oh no.
Critical hit.
Oh no!
32, damn.
Actually,
Did you just call
Oh
it
wait, I
damn
grabbed
damn?
it. Is that right?
yeah,
Is that something else that doesn't change its
no.
minuses or whatever?
No, not
No.
really. It actually does even better because when it changes to its faceless stalker form,
True.
it gets a +2 bonus to everything. So you take
Oh,
double damage plus
So 36 damage.
36 damage.
36.
Oh my goodness.
One final attack.
Ew.
That misses by a mile, I presume.
Yeah.
Alhara, you see
Oh my
you
gosh.
see Alhara die in front of
Yeah.
you.
Hap has.
You should probably take a will save for that, I tell you. You just saw yourself get killed.
Yeah, I'm not super happy about that. I'm gonna look some real quick because I want to use a cool new maneuver, but I can't remember where the 5 feet apart. Darn it. Okay, so quick question: staff sweep is the maneuver I want to use. It says the foes have to be within my reach, which they are. who must be within your reach and no more than 5 feet apart. Does that mean adjacent, or is this 5 feet apart currently?
No, 5 feet needs to be adjacent.
Adjacent.
It's basically adjacent.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah,
I just wasn't
they use
sure.
5 feet apart because it could be any direction. That
Yeah, I
means
mean,
adjacent.
I just don't know why they would say
don't use
adjacent.
adjacent. I know why they don't, but it's just,
I-
it means 5 feet. Oh, come on, you
It's
should know that.
annoying. I know, but it's annoying. I actually would just rather them say adjacent, honestly. But okay,
Yeah.
in that case,
Well,
Um,
because if they're size 0 or size 10, or you know, there's all those weird things. But yeah, anyhow.
yeah, but there's no. Okay, that's fine. Alhara, scratch all this stuff. Turning around after the giant blast of fire just incinerated her double, turns around, is like waving the smoke out of her eyes, and sees that the Zolgaths have gotten behind her. One looks like her joyfriend, and one looks like a meat mass. So she's gonna go after the meat mass because that other no, I can't
Hap,
attack.
what's wrong with you? Oh God, it's Hap! Stop clawing me,
I told you that's not me.
Hap! You look exactly alike still.
Oh my gosh, natural one on my first attack.
No.
This is embarrassing.
I mean, at least you didn't have a nat 1 on a death save.
That's true.
Hmm.
25 to hit their armor class.
Which one are you trying to hit?
The Zolgath, or the Zolgath,
The one I
the
have grabbed.
meat one,
Meat.
the gross one that Darius.
Meat Hap.
Meat Gath.
Sure, you hit the meat gap.
Cool. 16 bludgeoning damage. And I've got 1 action left. Ah, darn it. I'm going to use Assurance with Athletics to trip the Otteron-looking creature. That's definitely not my joyfriend. And that is a 24.
I bet they'll fall for you too.
24 against its reflex DC.
It's quality stuff coming out of Rob P today.
Yeah.
Real good stuff.
Yay, Assurance.
Okay, you trip him.
Yay!
Baby
Yay,
tripping.
Assurance. All right, and then I'm done. I hit it.
Atron's up.
Ataran continues down the stairs. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. So they're just at the bottom of the stairs. Looks around at the burned versions, the strange flesh creature, and I would like to make a recall knowledge check. That's not how Zolgaths are supposed to look.
Yeah, this is a faceless stalker. These are aberrations. They like to sow chaos and do exactly what they do, is that they assume the shape of creatures and then try to kill them and take over their place, and just, well, they're kind of mysterious. Not a lot of people know a lot about them.
Ataran's going to glare at the one in front of Hap using Evil Eye. That's a will save. Failure. It's 23, so the target is frightened 1.
Okay.
That's the end of my turn.
Hap is up.
I'll look at the Zolgath in front of, or the Otteron in front of me and on the ground, and I'll point like a finger that's like starting to get flame around it, and I'll say, "What are your pronouns?" Does it say anything? What's it say?
Nothing.
Not its turn.
That's what I thought. 4th level sudden bolt.
Oh no!
Yeah.
What's a pronoun? Ha
I don't believe in pronouns.
Reflex save or 56 damage.
No.
If you don't believe in
No,
pronouns.
critical fail. 112 damage.
Whoa. Whoa.
That's a new record.
Wow.
It's they, bitch.
Oh my
Ah!
god.
Hap is such a beautiful murderer.
Okay. What else?
Oh yeah, I have 2 actions left. Riley, go eat that meat man. Riley's gonna move into a flanking position and make a jaws attack.
Donna.
And he misses with a 19.
No, he doesn't.
Oh,
Grab
he's
him.
such a good boy.
Flanko.
Flanko. I killed all of them.
Oh my gosh. Hap the murderess.
Darius looks down at it, looks at Hap, and Hap, no.
It's
And
bacon.
I look
Darius.
at the meat.
It's
Definitely
bacon.
the meat. Hap, it's so alike. Uncanny how
What?
it currently still looks like you. He's making a joke.
Do you want to go see Akakek again? Because I can make that happen.
I know you could.
Those were the
Thank you
faceless
for saving us.
stalkers? What happened?
Yeah, what?
I tried to give
we weren't that
them
long.
the cloaks, and they turned on us.
Hmm.
They turned into us.
It turned
It
into
was
was
really unnerving.
Was I handsome?
Oh,
I see a
I
see a charred pile over there. Was
I
it me?
see.
I really
You-
wanted them to join our circus. They
They
could
were
have
very.
They were not Zolgas. They were that.
Oh, these are not Zolgaths?
No, they were that. The faceless
They
stalker.
could have even said, "Hey, we don't have faces," and we'd have been like, "That's okay.
Do
We
you
tell
know how
people women
huge that
without
is?
faces."
Well,
That's
they
right.
obviously wanted to turn into us and leave as us, and we were helping them do it.
Yeah, well,
That's sad. Ugh.
it is a bit, but they're no match for us. And Hap's firepower. Wow, you've gotten so powerful.
I just got, I don't know, I just got scared. I was sitting there, like,
You
on
did
the
great.
stairs watching him, and then you came down and you pulled out a cloak, and then suddenly all of you guys were in front of me, and I don't know, I just did it.
Well, what
I'm
do we do
sorry
with all
for
these
throwing
cloaks?
fire at you.
You did
Medium-sized cloaks for everyone, I suppose.
great. Well, okay.
Yes, your fire magic has definitely gotten stronger. Good job.
Thanks, I guess. I really
Yes.
don't want to hurt people, though.
I know you don't.
say that, but Alhara just gestures to the charred remains of the bodies all around.
I was scared.
This one doesn't even exist. Look, it's a pile of ash. I think I see a bone there.
Yeah,
What?
let's not traumatize
I'm
your
surprised
sister.
I left a bone. I mean, I don't know how that happened.
Okay, Darius, you're hurt. You
Yes.
take care of it, or do you
I'll
want help?
I'll take care of it.
Now, does it look like Darius's mending behaviors change at all?
I don't think so.
Okay, I'm just wondering since you don't have
No, I
godless
still
healing
have
anymore.
I still have. Right. It's just I just don't get 5 extra points or whatever it is.
Hmm,
It's still the same method. Like he doesn't do anything different.
interesting.
Well,
Those guys were pretty low level, weren't they, Steve?
it seems
Yep.
that
That was very kind of you to give us something to make us feel better after Darius literally died.
That was a cool encounter, though.
I
Yeah.
liked it.
I
And
did.
then
Pretty cool.
other Darius died,
Oh, I didn't want to watch you die twice.
but you did. You burned him
You-
alive yourself.
You did.
Killed
I
your.
did.
You literally have killed everyone.
And I don't know if I killed the right we actually don't know that I killed the right Alhara. We actually don't
You
know
actually
that.
don't know. That's the. You think
Well,
you killed the right.
After they
Alhara.
burn, do they revert back to meat form?
Maybe.
Burn? Now
Alhara
like
just
burgers?
Sure. I turned them back to the meat form,
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay.
but I would say no. So you don't know. Forever wondering who's the real Alhara.
Alright, if you're not the real Alhara, at least be cool and we can be friends.
Oh, I am absolutely the real Alhara. And she winks.
What did you eat for breakfast?
To the audience.
I don't remember.
That's not the real Alhara. Fireball. 4th level. Let's go.
Didn't work. She dodged it again.
Ahara, do you wish help for your healing, or do you look still burned?
I'm doing okay. I'm fine. A couple claw marks.
Yes. Oh, claw. Yes.
It's fine. It's just a scratch.
Are you going to patch it up while Darius does his?
I can do everything two people at a time.
Oh,
Okay, sure. All right, you can
Oh.
patch me up.
okay.
Patch.
Actually,
patch,
Darius,
patch.
patch yourself up. I got myself. I'm
I
gonna use
patch.
the envision of visioning or whatever it's called.
Oh, yes.
Reflection of life.
Reflection of
Yes.
life.
All right, everyone is patched up and healed, and now you have 4 extra cloaks, and
And we all got
Cool.
new clothes out of
We
it.
have cloaks. Now we
Yeah,
have
They
cool
are
cloaks.
the cultist line cloaks, but they're really good for sneaking around at night. So if we ever have to do that,
Mhm.
I guess we go back down.
I mean, yeah.
we might as well report to the ghosts. Let them know that we've cleared all this junk out of here. We just
Yes.
need to physically clean it now. Haul all these bodies out.
that's not that's the city's job.
Well, no, we can.
Yeah,
help
that's the
take
city's
out the
job.
body.
I don't want to.
Oh, okay.
I don't want to.
Taxpayers.
We will
take
see
care
if
of this.
Utadad needs us
The
to do
Avengers
this.
don't, start clearing rocks out of the street.
If
They
they,
just
not
fight
yeah,
the
Ameri-
aliens.
The real Captain America would.
He'd help, but he's
Oh
got
my
better
God.
things to do.
Yeah.
Atron
right.
wants to be Captain something.
You're Captain Cool.
Oh,
Hap wants to leave the Avengers and just go have a quiet life.
I mean,
You should be on the X-Men.
She can't. She's got to take care of you guys. You guys are the only family she's ever known.
Okay.
Scarlet
As
Witch.
you go back downstairs, back to the library,
Wait, are we
You
the
know.
Fantastic Four?
Uthadar is
Fantastic.
cleaning the library.
Kinda?
Hold on.
We are. Alteron is Mr. Fantastic. Alhara is sort of like,
I thought that was the other way around. I thought
Atron took
Alhara
the hair.
was Mr. Fantastic.
I'm definitely the Thing.
You know,
You're
she's the
definitely
limber
Human
one.
Torch.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
You're human. You're a torch. You're the Human Torch.
I'm not human. I'm a genie person.
Does that make
Darius?
Otteron invisible woman?
Yeah.
Atron
Alright.
bails out of this conversation.
You come back downstairs to the library where Uthadar appears. Not quite as angry, even though there's still books everywhere.
Oh, come on. He's got something to do now with his
The
undeath.
ghostly priest bows his head and says, "You have driven the heretics from my home before they could corrupt the heart of our temple. And for that, you have my thanks. You've proven yourselves dependable allies to my order. If you wish to peer into the moonstone pools, I will not stop you." He removes the delicate circlet from his brow, which appears more solid than his translucent body. "This moonstone diadem can grant you sight into the pools before you. I can teach you to unlock its power, but the truth carries a heavy weight."
I would very much like to learn how to use this, please.
"Very well, Otteron." Uthadar instructs you of how to clear your mind and concentrate on what you wish to see in one of the moonstone pools, and then speak the diadem's command word. He also shows that by linking hands with others, you can all see the vision together.
Thank you, author,
Oh.
because you have made this happen.
Oh, let's go look.
So let's go to the pool room.
Yeah.
Let's go to the pool.
Atron will
Alright,
put on
Rack 'em
the
up.
diadem.
Cannonball.
Let's get some vision on.
You go back to the first room you encountered everything. The beautiful room with
Yeah.
crystalline
Ooh.
waters that are completely
Pretty.
normal, that don't have mysterious magical powers. That was just happenstance. Hap and Lauren. Anyhow,
I get it.
Oh, okay. I was convinced this was magic water.
no. You didn't use the scientific method. It was coincidence, not correlation.
Dang it, you guys.
So what do? You have the diadem. Withadar's with you. You can all hold hands. Kumbaya.
Yeah,
Mhm.
Atron will hold out their hands.
Kumbaya.
And then-
Alhara takes one.
Yes.
That's
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 both
the
hands.
that's the word, by the way. Kumbaya.
Once
He's-
we've linked. Oh, I was going to say Mekhalekahai.
Yeah, also
That one's
that.
even better.
Nice.
I always approve Pee Wee Herman. So
Thank you.
Go right there.
Uthadar
adventure.
said there was a terrible wait for this. Are we sure that we want to do it?
I mean, you can go stand by the door, but I always want to know the thing.
I
No,
want to
God
know the
went
truth.
on and on about the
I must know.
terrible wait, and he could have just told us, and at least we would have known what we were getting into.
I think knowledge is a burden of responsibility. That is my impression.
In all fairness, when Mr. Varys said there was going to be a terrible price to the knowledge, it really wasn't that bad.
It really wasn't that bad.
All right.
Well, I will try to keep my mind focused. And after we've linked hands, Atron will clear their mind and then speak the word as they were instructed to activate the diadem while staring into the pool.
As you activate the diadem, suddenly you get inundated with 600 years worth of memories.
Ruh-roh, Raggy.
As Uthadar has been alive a long time. You're a bit
Wow.
overwhelmed at first, but then slowly regain your senses.
But a few of those centuries are just like dust whistling through the
Yeah.
cavern or something.
The vast majority is him reading in the library and wandering the
Ooh.
halls,
That's an easy way to study up.
pretty much. Anyhow, what do you wish to concentrate on?
I think trying to find information about Mistress Dusklight first. Like any interactions with her?
This is the fantasy version of watching the security cam footage.
Kind of is, yeah.
You concentrate and find memories of Uthadar. It looks like Uthadar was affronted by the Zolgath incursion, and he watched as the invaders from below and the thieving catfolk from the city above plundered and vandalized the temple. He tried as hard as he could to personally try to frighten them off and to summon his poltergeist friends, but again and again they were able to repulse those attacks. You see as Mistress Dusklight continuously goes throughout the temple, taking all the treasures, smashing other rooms that were worthless to her. The Zolgaths also doing tremendous damage throughout the temple. Surprisingly, the library was spared. Most likely because the other Zolgaths wanted to learn more about the surface world. You're not exactly sure.
The fake Zolgaths.
But that is what you see when you go and look at Mistress Dusklight. She has been very busy down here, it looks like. What else do you wish to look at?
Let's see. The location of the throne of Eridan, related to the orbs and the... I'm trying to search my notes.
Search for the plot. Just search for the meta plot keyword.
Yeah, there was the place we didn't know that was in the mountains.
I don't
The seat
he
of
doesn't know
Eridan?
anything about that. He doesn't know anything about that.
Yeah, the
meta keyword is Aeon Orbs.
Yeah, definitely looking up many information on the Aeon Orbs.
Put them in quotation marks.
Search. But specifically around Eridan, his throne up in the Kortos Mountains, that was the beacon and the orbs.
Ripples appear on the pool's placid surface, and then a vision sweeps clearly into view. The god Eridan stands atop a lofty peak. Across the islands below him, 5 towers, crowned with 5 gleaming orbs, rise into the dawn's sky. Eridan's hands have touched each Aeon orb, and the reflection from each orb sparkles upon him. He lifts a long sword and gemstone cut into a 5-pointed star and begins to chant in a powerful ancient language. His words evoke images of green growth, clear flowing waters, and radiant sunlight. As he completes his ritual, the Aeon orbs flare, and brilliant lines of golden light link each tower, crossing the miles between the structures and flowing towards the mountain where Eridan stands. The sun rises and sinks overhead, first slowly, and then repeating the pattern at dizzying speeds. The land flourishes, and humans walk the surface. Above them, the 5 orbs orbit their towers, like jewels in glistening crowns. Suddenly, the throne atop the peak is empty. Mighty Eridan has died. The orbs lose their links to one another and begin to fade. Desolation creeps across the land as the bounty provided by the Aeon orbs fades. Then, faintly, a new figure arises. The figure's indistinct features overlaid with 5 separate gleaming reflections. This new figure reaches out, light emerging from outstretched fingers to bolster the failing orbs. And then the vision fades.
Wow.
A 5-faced creature or person?
Was it a mask?
What was that we saw?
So who's sustaining the orbs then?
Uthadar looks at you and answers Hap. The power of Aerodin. What is left of him is sustaining the orbs, but it's fading and dying quickly.
But who was the figure that restored their power? I don't understand that part of it at all.
Yeah, when we touched the orb at the first tower, what did we see again? I'm looking at my notes, and I'm trying to remember, and I did not take good notes.
You look at your notes and you realize that 5-faced figure you saw when you restored the power to the first orb in the tower. Uthadar looks at you and says, "That is the resonant reflection. That will restore the power to the Aeon orbs. If you obtain the reflections from all 5 Aeon orbs, you should be able to restore the orb's life-giving magic."
Sounds pretty neat.
Hmm.
I think we could do it.
We should.
Pretty neat? Pretty neat? The
Yeah.
world is dying. Do you not care for humanity? Do you not care for Aerodin? He gifted this to you. He gifted this land. Its
No,
life.
I mean-
Its lush vegetation. Its clear waters. Dying. You must
I-
restore it.
No, I get all that.
You
What I
are
mean
the
is-
heralds of Aerodin.
I don't know about that. I just mean it's pretty neat that we get to do the thing. I don't know about Heralds of Aerodin, like.
We will have to get the reflections from all the towers then, and then likely recreate this ritual from the mountains, maybe?
Seems like it.
Yes. Maybe we are not like Aerodin, but if all 4 of us have
Yes.
all 5 reflections, then we can pool our power together.
Yes.
Summon Captain Planet.
Obtain the resident reflections and enact a ritual at Aerodin's high throne in the Quartos Mountains. You can
Yes.
rekindle the Aeon orbs and bring life back to the towers.
Do you think that the place Aerodin was standing in that vision is the place we need to go?
I think ultimately maybe, yes.
Can you draw what you saw? Because maybe somebody who's familiar with the mountains can tell us where that is.
We can all try to draw it, yes.
We all saw it.
I'm not good with pictures.
Oh, well, I am not bad, but yes, I will try. Does Atron have any idea what that gem that Aerodin was holding was? And if they think that's important?
That was a Chaos Emerald.
I have no idea.
Okay, never mind. That's actually hilarious if you know what the reference is.
The gemstone of the 5-pointed star, you are not exactly sure. This is even above the pay grade of the Priest of Uthadar, as this occurred back in the time of Aerodin. So,
Yeah,
myths and legends
I
at
mean,
that point.
I think Atron would assume it's the Aeon Star, just like they are the Knights of the Aeon Star.
Mm-hmm.
Could be.
So,
You
but
can
not- I
actually
mean-
rewatch this over and over again. It's not one time only. It's like a.
Can we show more people?
people? If you
Yeah.
bring them down here.
pause,
Okay.
rewind.
But
I'd like
would
to
you really
minority
want to
report
do
it.
that?
Just like rewind, fast forward,
I know,
pause.
but you really want to
No.
like show everyone that the world's ending? It might not.
Nah.
The
No.
priest said this should be on the hush and hush instead of on the down low.
No, we're not going to share that with everybody. Well, we might have to be on the lookout for that gem too, which maybe is the Aeon Star, considering maybe the knights know of its whereabouts if we need it for the ritual. But first, we will have to go to all the Aeon towers anyway,
All right then.
or everything will collapse.
But
likely.
how did the Zolgats even get into the temple?
They came in through
They
that
dug.
cave.
They dug it their way in.
hmm
I'm just
Yeah, they dug
asking.
the way that other wall, broke
I'm
it down, and
Am I not asking it right, Steve?
No, you guys that look in the pool. You can see the whole thing.
Yeah.
Oh,
You can watch everything.
Yeah, put the
Anything that's
diadem
happened
in the
here
pool.
for 600 years. This is This is it. This is where you get all your answers. Don't assume.
We could take the constable down here.
You're gonna start a mad world if you start bringing them.
Oh,
Yeah.
well, we're trying to show them the proof.
Yeah. No, we're not going to bring anybody else
Yeah.
down here.
We
But
can
use
can
the
look.
item to show us the Zolgaths getting in.
Oh, that is fine.
We don't even know how they got in cahoots with Madame Dusklight.
Can we see any of the conversations that they may have had in here?
We should be able to if it happened here, I think. And Atron will try to focus on any Zolgath activities, Zolgath dealing with Mistress Dusklight,
Oh.
any conversations that they had near the pools.
Tons. So much that I'm gonna have to give handouts and stuff because this is endless. Here we go.
Oh.
Nice.
You look in, and sure enough, you see Uthadar roaming the temple, performing his regular maintenance, studying, when a creature appears in the halls that was never seen before. And you recognize this creature as Zolgath, but unlike any other Zolgaths you've ever seen before, this one is monstrously huge, radiating fiendish power, with multiple pointed tentacles sprouting from his back. This Zolgath you've seen before in past visions. You believe that this is Starvel Everhunger,
Yeah.
the leader of the Zolgaths from the past visions. You see Starvel wandering the halls, plundering what he can find, and stumbling upon one of the Moonstone Diadems. In fact, it's the very one that you had before, the broken one. Over time, you see Starvel has figured out how to use the diadem and has looked into the pools and saw something. After that, he disappears for a time. But then, later, whether it's a few weeks, a few months, a few years, you're not sure, he comes back with hundreds of Zolgaths and dinosaurs, continuously marching through the halls, through the stairwells, and up, out, to do whatever bidding they needed to do. In addition, you see other Zolgaths that were left behind, that were plundering the temple, trying to learn of its secrets, but they were spending a lot of their time reading in the library, studying, learning everything they could. They had a purpose and a plan. Starvel disappears for a time, and then you see Mistress Dustlight appear, and you have seen this before, where she plunders, and so forth. That's it.
It is sad and dooming information for Dusklight, but we will need proof besides this, and
Uthadar looks at you and says, "It was our own preservation of history that is forcing the chaos that is occurring right now. If it wasn't for the diadem and the Moonstone pools, these creatures wouldn't have learned what they learned, and doing what they're doing to plunder our land, destroy the Aeon orbs. You must use this knowledge for good and help protect them and
Yes.
heal the land."
we will. Is there orbs? I mean, the pools at the towers that will have more information?
No.
Oh, okay. But yes, that means that Starvel has a head start and has been making plans for some time, however long it is. Starvel, ever hunger. Okay. We need to talk to the constable in the morning to see what evidence we can put together, and we will need to work towards getting to the other towers.
I agree. Let's
Yes.
track those lizards down and stop them before they can wipe out all life on Kortos and Escadar. Kortos and Aaron.
We must.
Yes. I am. Thank you, Uthadar, for this and for what I know has been sad information and trying times, but working with us while we are here. If we bring gods down, will that be okay?
Yes, please. Have them remove these creatures and the death and destruction you caused.
Yes, we will. And we want to we need to seal up the cave and make it so others do not try to get this information. And I would like to help in the library if I can and read a little more. I would like to have the Knights of the Aeon Star, worshippers of Eredin, come down as well, if that is okay.
Yes, all those who worship Eredin are welcome.
Good. We can handle that tomorrow.
We do have a show coming up too, so don't forget.
Is that to me or to Uthudar?
To you.
Oh,
Ulthanar, do you like the circus?
I will try to remember. I think Ataran is seeming a little distracted, but we'll start to head out.
I don't want to worry about all this saving the world stuff right now. Just let me put on a show, and then we can talk about keeping all of these orbs awake. Let's go up and start planning.
So you head back to the circus, and as you reach the circus, you notice and smell fire and smoke. And you rush in, and there's the professor, who sees you.
Dad, what's going on?
Oh, Hap. Alhara, Darius, Alteron. Oh, I'm glad you're all okay. Well, while you were out tonight, a half a dozen people came with torches and clubs. We were rehearsing. We were too scattered to make a good defense. They wore masks, but plenty of us recognized them anyhow. Ruffians from the Celestial Menagerie.
I can't.
They didn't even
Can't
kill
with
anyone,
those.
but thank the stars. But if your performers are going to need weeks to recover, some of our animals died in the fires.
No.
We put everything out.
Who died in the fire?
The message was clear. We've been told to get out of Escadar or expect something worse. Much worse. Mistress Dustlight is behind this, and all of us know it. An attack like this goes too far. She's got to answer for what she's done, either within the law or outside the law.
Which of my sweet babies did they kill?
Unfortunately, Bardoff did not make it.
They killed Bardoff!
Oh no.
They killed Bardoff!
Yes, he was trapped in his...
They killed Bardoff!
He was trapped in his cabin, and they lit it on fire.
No.
He died an agonizing death, I'm sure.
I mean, you didn't have to bring it up that way, but all right. All right, what do you say? Retaliation right now?
Right
Yeah,
now.
we're going...
And all slamming or post.
No, we need to talk to the constable, or we will
Forget
get
the
our own
constable. Did they
troubles.
leave yet? Can we go over there and burn down their tent?
No, we need to talk to the constable.
We can report the crime and then go.
Yes, we are
Fuck
going
all
to
of
have...
that. Let's go pay them back for this.
No, Hap, watch your mouth.
We must wait.
You're not my father.
Well, someone needs to be.
I'm sure the professor does a very good job.
We need to be level-headed, we need to be prepared for a very large fight, and we need to go through the right channels. I understand you are angry, but we have to do this right.
Bardoff has been my
Atron is
friend
right.
for longer than anybody else.
And Bardoff
Well-
would not want you to put yourself in a worse position.
You know what he would want? He would want back rubs and scratches and some of the good food that I save after all the other animals get fed. That's what he would want. And he doesn't get anything, and he doesn't get to want anything because they killed him.
Yes, I understand. I am angry too, but we have to do this right.
Ah! And I throw a fireball in the air. I'll storm off and go slam the door in my cart.
Well, that could have gone worse.
I do not like to yell at her, but we
No, it
have to
deserved.
do right by her too.
Her rage needs to be directed. We can't go off half-cocked as much as I would like it.
All right. Well, let's get this all cleaned up. Talk to the constable and see what we can do next.
If anyone needs healing, we should help. I will be able to help them too.
Yes, we
Okay.
give
too.
everyone help.
They actually tried to fight them off, and a lot of the equipment is broken. There were small fires set. It's going to take weeks for the circus to get back on its feet and for everyone to heal up, even with your heal spells.
Damn.
So, I have to ask this question because this is a huge question, okay? but I need you to think very carefully about how you answer it, because it's not going to sound like it's a big question. Where is Bardoff's body?
It's going to be in the cabin.
So I can
Burned
go
cabin.
see Bardoff.
Yeah.
This changes the entire rest of my character development.
Bring him back.
I was gonna say you could just learn necromancy.
No, it's the official disillusionment has happened.
No, she no longer is like, oh, I don't know why we're killing everyone. Everyone must
Have to
die.
die.
Yeah, no, like Bardoff.
Everyone must die.
Bardoff is like a link to her childhood. It is a link to like everything that is good in the world, and they killed him. You know, this is when they killed John Wick's dog. Like they are so.
Oh, that's
dumb.
right.
Next level, I was gonna pick up Bard and start going down Bard. I cannot do that anymore. It is now all murder all the time. I might have to let Riley go because I don't have time for him. I have to murder.
Yeah, Darius is not completely upset that he has murder god powers.
Look, like seeing Darius die was hard. Seeing Bardoff's charred and burned body and knowing he died in pain, that's a breaking point. All right, so yeah, I'm going to start building a murder version, and we'll see how that goes.
You've been listening to Roll for Combat 3-Ring Adventure, a Pathfinder actual play podcast. If you have a question or comment for the show, please visit us at rollforcombat.com. You can also find us and play various games on our Discord channel at discord.rollforcombat.com. You've been listening to Roll for Combat. Until next week, always remember to use the head of Vecna.